Yo, yo, let's see if we can get this thing working. Let's see. Camera. Oh shit. There we go. It's a bit dark. Yeah, that's better. Let's go. Oh shit. Something happening outside. Okay. Um, let's make sure that everything is set up. Right now, you guys have these black bars, which we should probably remove for you. Let's see. The thing is that when I record like screen recordings, we'll go over what we're going to do in the stream. Sorry, I just need to set this up first. The thing is when I do like screen recordings, I don't always, because I have an ultra wide monitor, right? I don't always want to adjust this like thing. Um and since I'm recording for the video, I can like change these things in editing. So I usually just record entire screen with the black bars, but when I'm streaming, I can't do that. So I'll have to like specify the window position here like this. Um, yeah, that's nice. Okay. Okay. Let's get the stream set up here. So I can actually see if people want to comment. It's nice reading comments. Thing is that when I record like screen recordings, to comment. Okay, there we go. There should be like some other window. Oh, there we go. Chat. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can still a bit quiet for you guys. There we go. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Or is it still a bit quiet? Yeah, it's still a bit quiet. Yo. 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 Okay. Streaming is still new to me, so I don't have like dedicated software for this or anything like that. Just figuring it out. It's still new to me, so I don't. Okay, I think this is good. I think that's good. Okay, so let's actually explain what we're going to do today. If I can. No, I can't. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do today, is we're going to make the most addicting game, and this is a video I've been working on for a while, like a few days. Usually I do like a challenge type of video where I give like 72 hours, 24 hours. This time I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to kind of develop this at my own pace. And I think the idea is good enough that I don't need to set like an artificial deadline for myself when I'm making this. So I think this game is going to be really fun to make a video of. I've been have really fun developing this game, and I've like recorded some footage while I'm developing, and then I'm going to do like some big editing task at the end to craft a video where I have some voiceovers and stuff like that. So I can show you the game. I think that's probably the simplest way before we start working on some tasks and stuff. I think that's going to be the first thing of a stream. We're going to write down some tasks. I also have this like addictiveness report that I need to read. I just got finished right now. And yeah, I think it's going to be really nice. So This is basically the game. It's like there's quite a lot of things going on, and I will say this game is almost finished. I just need to polish things up and like really refine the balancing, the progression of the game to make it like really addicting and really like nice. Something I did today that really helped was this like thing here. When you click the dopamine, you have some random chance to get like a bigger, and also random. It's not just bigger, it's like random the amount of bigness. The amount of dopamine like bonus that you get is also random. So I'm going to mute this because it's probably not really nice for... Oh, you guys don't have audio on this. There we go. So basically there's this sound effect that plays when I press this, just like a little some boop 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 boop. It's like a laser thing. But when I hit the jackpot, let's see if I can do it. There we go. It's this like awesome coin boom sound effect, and it's really satisfying because that's something I figured out when I was talking to my neuroscience friend, which you will see in the video. We did like full interview on how to make this game like as addicting as possible. Was that random rewards are really important. So basically, what you can do when you're making games is that you can basically just look at gambling, really, because gambling is basically the most addicting like gaming experience like that you can make. It's like gambling. So the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to define the tasks for our day. So we're probably not going to do all of these today. Let's see. Dopamine machine. There we go. Let's see. Okay. So the first, I have some error here. Dopamine text on large bonuses are cut off. That's an error we have. The next thing I need to do is that I need to verify that the leaderboard functionality. So I basically need to verify that the leaderboard here is actually online, because I have these mock-up people, which aren't real people. They're just like a spreadsheet that I made. Right? So, yeah, we need to make them actual real people. Make sure that real people can join. Can delete this. Need to verify that. I also need to verify the neuron upgrade, which I tried to implement just recently, but I haven't tested it. So basically, the thing I'm also going to add add a specific button for the neuron upgrade. So we're going to have like a button right here, I'm thinking, with like the neuron upgrade specifically. And the neuron upgrade is basically this thing in idle games where you restart like the entire thing, but then you have this like bonus after you restart. So you restart, and then you have, in this game in particular, it's going to be 2 extra stimulation. So when a dopamine hits a receptor here, usually you get like around 1. There is some randomness factor to make it more addictive, but usually it's around 1. In the next neuron upgrade, you get 2 times the stimulation. So you can more quickly get the upgrades, and you can get a higher stim per minute, which is going to be what's on the leaderboard. So you can probably see the loop here. You're going to like do these upgrades as fast as possible, and then you're going to like reset. And that's kind of like a struggle. It's kind of like a challenge, because you need some challenge in the game as well. And also it's like challenge like the time you spend in, the amount of times you have to press the button, right? So that's kind of a struggle. And then the reward is going to be that you climb on the leaderboard, right? And also the intrinsic reward of just upgrading and the sound effects and stuff like that. But some extrinsic validation, or like status, having people see you on the leaderboard because you can like input your name and stuff. The first time that you play the game, let's see. Now it only costs 2 to buy the leaderboard, but it'll be more expensive. You enter like your name here. And then you show up. Right here. So that's going to be the task. Add a specific button for a new upgrade. That's kind of like a Polish, yeah, let's say feature. Yeah. We also need to improve the look of DAT. So what you can see here is these things called DAT, and I tried to make this like as scientific as possible. I talked to like Lucas, my friend, um, about how this like dopamine molecule actually works like in the brain. And yeah, it's a brave claim, but I'm trying. I'm not sure specifically what the title is, but I think it's like, well, it's true. It's a brave claim. I should probably write trying. That's a good point, but doesn't matter. Um, thank you for pointing it out, though. Um, yeah, I was talking to Lucas, but like all about these neuron things, and he mentioned like these old sciencey things. Like there's this one thing that drags the dopamine back, and then there's these like Mayo things, or what are they called? MAOB, things that like eat up the dopamine. And I try to make it like really scientific. And as you upgrade, as well, you have some like new unlocks and some novelty. So it's really fun. Um, let's see, improve the look of the deity. Yeah, because now they look kind of, yeah, it doesn't look that good. The rest of the game I think looks good. I really like the glow and the simple outlined circles there. Um, I mean, I'm not playing with fire. No, I don't think like the YouTube police is going to come on my door and like take down the video and like ban my channel or anything. I think it's fine. If you look at their homepage, like 50% of things is going to be very exaggerated. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, some tip I want to give you guys. If you like, I see a lot of when people stream in Unity and stuff, they just like wait for the scene to reload, even though they don't like code every time they want to press play. But on me, you see it's instant. So if you're using Unity, one tip I'll give you, which is like, it's like, the thing with Unity is that it's made to be as compatible as possible, not to be as efficient as possible. So if you want to make it like as efficient as possible, change the setting when entering play mode to reload seed only. Because if you have reload domain, every time you press the play button, even though you didn't change any code, you're just wasting time, right? And then you can just reload the domain manually as well. That's what I do. So instead of like me typing a debug.log and then, which I'm not like expecting to use immediately, and then I have to reload every single time, I can manually press Control R to reload manually instead. I think it's like it's probably in the preferences. No, it's not in diagnostics. Hmm. It's like here somewhere. I think it's in the preferences because I changed it once, and now it's always manual. Should be in the general though. Load previous project editor type, code optimization, recompile. So where that is not coming up when I search for it. Yeah, doesn't matter. So, let's see what you said. Bad tunes, because they are die-hard addicts playing games. They want to be hooked on. It really does work like a true addiction. There are too many Balatro heads and GABA addicts. Um, Boleto ads. That's a funny. Is this like one specific game? Hmm. Yeah, that's fun. But I didn't really get your point because there are addicts playing games. They want to be hooked on. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you mean. They want to be hooked on. But anyway, let's see the list. How can we make this more addicting? That's kind of the whole premise of this game. I want to see like how just using science. We're going to read this like thing in a moment. Bear with me. To make like the most addicting game, and then also I yeah. Um, in the video I'm going to make, I don't want to frame this as like I'm just like an evil person trying to make people addicted to the game. This is going to be an experiment. This is an experiment. This is not me trying to profit off making the most addicting game, and I'm just sitting here. Ah, just be addicted to my game, guys. This is like a fun experiment. Okay, so improve the look of the DIT. What other things can we do? We can maybe read the report now. Okay, so let's see. What I wrote is this like huge prompt where it's going to find the 10 most important things that we should do in the game to make it more addicting, and I'm going to increase the appearance so you guys can read it. Um, oh, it's like one specific game that people are really addicted to, and you're saying that's the most addictive game? Is that what you're saying? That's fun. I'll have to read into that if that's what you mean. Okay, I'm just going to increase the font size here. Oh, it's 16 the max? Oh no. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Oh, there we go. Now we can read. Okay. Let's see. First thing. Summary. The game already has the right core ingredients, clear click action, visible molecules, upgrade pressure, receptor overload, passive growth, rare bonus releases, signal spikes, and leaderboard comparison. The biggest issue is that reward loop is underexpressed. Interesting. Okay. First click payoff is delayed. Okay. Rare reward are not legible enough. Unlocks happen quietly. Okay. Let's see what it wrote below. And the HUD does not. You said HUD or do you say HUD? I'm not really sure. I've just said like HUD. Huh. The HUD does not constantly create a near-term target. That's true. I was thinking that was one thing we need to add to the new and upgrade progress bar. So the player can always very clearly see how close they are to being able to upgrade, which is like going to be the big like dopamine thing. Or it might not be like a dopamine thing, to be honest. It might not be like a huge dope because you're resetting. As I said, when you upgrade a neuron, you're resetting. I'm not sure. It might not big, but it's going to be like something to look forward to. Yeah. Okay, let's see. That's going to be a feature. There we go. Okay. The first thing. Okay, so these are ranked important. Number 1, most important. 10 is least important. And I said it only is allowed to have 10 or less. Yeah, it gave me exactly 10. And yeah, I think these are going to be like high, highly helpful for the game's addictiveness. Okay, so let's see. Shortened action to reward latency. The curl molecule takes 2.8 to 4.6 seconds plus high idle chance before stimulation resolves in the dopamine controller. Tune early travel towards roughly Um, okay. Proving with upgrades, presuming this is a high impact. Before reward predicting. Hmm. Okay, so basically what it's saying here is that the dopamine, like we can look at the game. Now I open ChatGPT, I think. Oh, yeah. Shut up. Is that if you guys look here, when the dopamine is spawned, it's saying that the travel time and the time it takes for me to press the button to then see the reward, which is the +1 stimulation, is too long. So it wants me to halve that time. That's going to make the dopamine very quick. So, um, hmm. I'll probably do it. Yeah. But let's see. Now it takes, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it's like 4 seconds. I mean, that's probably right. If it takes 4, I think it's actually on the higher side of this in our quick experiment. 4.5 seconds for you to do something and then get reward might be too long. But also, I'm thinking it's like dopamine is higher when you in like the anticipation than in actually getting the reward. But also, this is like the world's smartest AI, and it's trained on like specific research papers that I gave it. So, um, it might be smarter than me. I'm not sure. Um, Also, what did you say about tunes? Um, I think yeah, I think you should check out some truly addictive games. One of the most notable is Bullet Show Die Hard. Doesn't even begin to describe this fan base. Um, I'm sorry if it all sounds stupid or annoying, but it's true. Well, I'll definitely look into that because that sounds really interesting. Yeah, because it's like no, yeah, it's like true because it's not like some actual very clear correlation to how addicting a game is to how big it is. Imagine like GTA 5. It's not like the most addicting game, but it's like a big game. Minecraft as well. There are more addicting games than Minecraft. I would rather like play uh yeah, there's more addictive games than Minecraft. Like Cookie Clicker in theory is more addictive than Minecraft, right? But Minecraft is bigger. Hmm. Yeah. I'll look into that though. That's very interesting. Yeah, Vampire Survivors. Yeah, true. I've seen that's like really like a flashing and all of the things on screen. There's like well +1 +1,000, and it's like just truly insane. And then there's the vanilla game. I don't remember. Megabank. It's like just like +1,000 million 100,000. It's just like so stimulating, bro. But yeah, the goal here is basically to make the most like scientifically addicting game. So I'm like trying to use research papers and stuff. And as I said, like addictive doesn't mean like good and popular and these things. It just means that it's like in theory addicting. It's like a Mr. Beast video. Mr. Beast video is like the perfect YouTube video, right? But if I were to tell you my favorite YouTube video that I watched this month, it would probably not be a Mr. Beast one, just because it's like perfect, and Mr. Beast has fucking like 100 script writers and 100 edit, probably more than 100. He has like all these people on his team that makes like the perfect video, right? But still, it doesn't mean that it's the best video, right? But yeah. Um, make rare rewards impossible to miss. I think I will do this though. Or no, not the that's true. Because the thing is that's it would be harder if I actually had the upgrades. I'm not going to play the game right now. Even though I did play this like 10 minutes or something like earlier today, or obviously more than this, but it was like 10 consecutive minutes, and I actually really enjoyed the game. This is like the first time I've kind of been addicted to my own game. Orbital Chaos as well. It's very fun to play, in my opinion. But yeah, that was actually a very good sign. After I added this like the bonus when you click the dopamine, the game just got like 10 times more addicting, bro. 10 times, literally. It's like huge. Okay. Make rare rewards impossible to miss. Okay. The game holder has a 5%, but yeah. I was just like, what's a good balance? Probably 5%. On average, every fifth in 100 click is going to give you a bonus. That makes sense, yeah. I think it's a good balance as well, actually. Um, the game already has a 5% bonus release and 5 to 100x multiplier in the dopamine, yeah? But the pop-up only says plus and dopamine. Show X and bonus. Give, yeah. A distinct jackpot color. Okay. So what it's saying here is that there is sometimes a bonus that's like 5 times as high as the normal, like the baseline dopamine, the one that you actually purchased from a reward. In this case, it's 3, so you can have a. The thing is that it's gradually more rare to have a higher bonus. So the 5x bonus is the most common one to get. So that's 5 times 3. That's like, let's see if we can get one. Yeah. Yeah, it's 5 times 3. So that's 15. And 15 is the most common one to get. But getting 100, like 300 dopamine, that's really rare. That's like 0. Um, probably 0.2, 0.1%, if I remember correctly. And I do distinct like a small bonus like X5 and something that's above 51 or 51 or above with this like sound effect. So I have this one, and then I have this one. This is the big one. And then there's this small one. So that's the only way I distinct like the small bonuses like X5 for the X99 or whatever it might be. Something above X51. So it says here add a distinct jackpot color. So they're going to be separate. Add a different sound effects. I will do that, but the screen pulse and a button recoil. Okay, that's interesting. Do the same for signal spikes X5. I don't. This is going to be like the bonuses that you get from this one. Yeah, you see, I got one here. It's like. Oh, really? Oh no, I think that's just a combination of multiple. Because when I truly get a bonus, it's going to be green. These all make sense. Okay. Add a contrast next target pressure loop. The screenshot shows stimulation, badge count, and buttons, but not what am I close to. Yes, I was thinking this. That's why I had the the progress bar. Add one always visible target, nearest affordable upgrade, end stims to next buy or next unlock progress. Yeah, okay. So we're going to add this. This is basically going to be the progress bar. That makes sense. Okay, so that's already finished. What we need to do is we need to do half of this because we're not going to do this one. We're just going to do the first one, and then this one makes also sense. Okay. Retune the first 5 minutes around frequent up. I think I'll do this. Oh, does it start at 0? What? It says that one upgrade costs 0. No, that's not true. Oh, No, it says the prices begin around passive at 0. That's not true. And reward resolution is slow. Target a first purchase. Yeah, we're literally doing this already. Look at this. Start the game. Yeah, we can buy an upgrade. So, this is a no need. I think what we need to do is instead make it not cheaper but more expensive, because it said here like the first 20 seconds I can literally get an upgrade in 6 seconds, right? Or maybe 7, because I need to click a bit, so like 7 seconds. Okay, let's see what you said. Oh yeah, League. I know a lot of people are really into League, even though I've never seen anyone play it. To be honest, like a YouTuber, League of Legends. To be honest, I've never seen like someone play this while I was watching, and it's just like this thing I hear like once a year or 2 times a year, but I've never like I don't know what this game is. World Worldcraft is also another one. It's like an MMO. Hmm. No, Weapon Villager are truly just gambling. Yeah, and not eating your soul. Gambling gamified, yeah. That's something I figured out recently. As I told you, it's like when you are making addicting games, just look at how gambling does it. Just try to make it as much of a gambling experience as possible. Have random rewards, have like these sound effects that trigger some emotion in you, like the money counting sound effect that triggers the emotion of like a victory. You have this like jackpot thing, you have some, yeah. I can't come up with any more examples, but you know what I mean, right? I'm not some gambling expert. Yeah. Make bottlenecks actionable, not just visible. The model already detects cleft limits, receptor overload, and supply starvation, but feedback is subtle. When a bottleneck persists for about 2 seconds, post the relevant object and hide. I don't want to do this. I want to delete all of this, because I have some like text that wired up. Um, I'm not sure where it is. I think it's the upgrades. I'm not sure. No, we're not going to have this. Just forget this. Increase hit anticipation and impact clarity. The visual style is strong and neon, but the playfield reads sparse and static between clicks. Add receptor pre-hit glow. I'm not sure what that means though. Brief targeting tether, stronger molecule trails, and impact burst. Keep this existing receptor molecule enzyme visuals, not a new feature system. I'm not sure what this means. It's like all these vague sugar molecule trials. Do I even have molecule trials now? No, I don't. Huh. This model is getting kind of retarded. Delay harsh overload until counterplay is visible. I forgot this. Turn unlocks into turn unlocks into micro ceremonies. Unlock tab and reveal upgrade. Currently only flips flags and mark progress 30. Okay. Add toast. What the fuck is toast? What? Add toast pulse short sound effect. I do this though. I have a short sound effect. And autofocus for newly revealed. No. Delay harsh rolls. It's just bad suggestions. A pulse though. Well, because currently I have this like pulse on hover. I mean, I think that's enough. Delay harsh overload until counter press is visible. Receptor sensitivity dialogation is a good mastery mechanic, but early suppression risks feeling like a click stopped working. Delay it writes in like some fucking complicated things. Okay. Delay harsh overload until counterplay is visible. What does this mean? I need to think in my ninja mega brain. Delay counter visible. Fuck, I forgot the sentence. Maybe it's easier to read this. Okay, receptor sensitivity / down regulation is a good mastery mechanic. Yes, okay, so I have this mechanic in the game where if you have too much dopamine, like in real life, the sensitivity is going to decrease. So when I have a lot of this, you're going to see the sensitivity go down, you're going to get less stimulation. Okay, that's one mechanic, and I have these upgrades here as well. For the receptors. You can't unlock them yet, but or you can unlock them, but I can't. Okay, so it talked about this. It's a good mastery mechanic, but early suppression risks feel like the click stopped working. Yes, I agree with this. Keep first minute sensitivity high, then ramp overload after cleft/receptor tools are available. Good point. I'll have to playtest that to see the balance of this, but it's a very good thing to notice. Yeah. Make leaderboard useful only after real score exists. The screenshot shows stim 0 while leaderboard is visible. Yeah, okay. Just like, yeah. Unlike Process 2, that's just for debug. Added deterministic simulation harness. Extend edit mode coverage with 10-minute simulation that logs reward latency, purchases /minute, unlock times, and bonus frequency. Stim per minute, passive share overload. This prevents tuning by feel. That's a very good suggestion, which we are definitely going to do. Okay, that's really good. Okay, let's do that first. While we're working on some other things, let's see my usage limits. Oh shit, I use 1%. That's nice. Should I do this in this? How much does the Spark? Oh, that's a really old one. 5.3. I recently got the Pro for ChatGPT. I recently got it. So I'm not used to all these things. Oh shit, I keep clicking on this on purpose, on accident. So it used to study. Reward variability, and these are like things we've implemented it into this game. I think that's the first thing that we should do. Just like do this. Yes. Then I need to push this. What should we say? It's like some sound effect, added variability to dopamine button, and polish, basically. Push. Push, push, push. Okay, and we can focus on our tasks. It's like UI things. I don't think that Codex is really good at UI. Though it is getting better, it's still not any good. It's really bad. And it's also making everything in the fucking runtime for some reason instead of just wiring up in a scene. And that's really annoying. Okay, let's start with the dopamine text. Dopamine. This might be some runtime thing, actually. Hmm. Dopamine upgrade UI. Let's see. Okay, so it's on the screen canvas, this one, and it's called floating dopamine text. Let's see if it's floating. It's in runtime. Okay. Text prefab. That's a good one we can probably use. Nice. Can you make like runtime objects prefabs by just like doing this? Okay, stupid that you can't. I can just copy it, can't I? Copy, paste. Yes, you can. Nice. Floating dopamine text. It's not here though. What? 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 Where is it? Where's the what? Oh, it's not on canvas. I'm sorry. Was it on the gameplay Fuck. Dopamine clicker canvas. Floating dopamine text, okay. +1 dopamine. +1 dopamine. Going to make it big. We're going to make it auto size. This is no. It's not auto size. I don't think this is going to help us because I changed the size in the script, which I forgot that I do. Pre-worm count 8. I think that's too low. Let's say 12. No, it doesn't matter, but it's a bit OCD. Also this. Why are you doing this? Isn't it better to just like let's see, where is the size changed? Awake, setting the preborn, create instance, release. So this is not where it's changing the size, apparently. Text prefab. If it's this is equal to prefab, if it's not null, then it's going to create this game object. It's called floating dopamine text, which is going to have a rect transform. This is good. Add component, set parent, instance of rect as targeted false. Let's see what we can do with the editor. So if I can get one up, then I can see like the exact value that I should. There we go. That's 50. It should be maximum. Okay. The maximum 38. Without making the area bigger, which I probably could. I've never understood how this like glow thing works. There's this like thing, but it's just like looks so horrible. It's just like some washed out thing. It's like horrible, and also changes the entire material. Like so horrible, bro. But we have this one, but this doesn't change the size. This is 38. This is 26. Where is the size of this like changed? Dopamine texts. I think the codex is just, or the codex. I think codex has been so slow recently. It's like I asked it to do some other thing while I was like making a coffee or something, which is like a very simple task. I spent like 30 minutes. I think it was um I don't remember. It was some simple thing. But let's see. Okay. So the dopamine text is too large, and that's I don't see where that's caused. Variant code is text only answer. Variant code is the um, floating text on the dopamine button. The dopamine and from the dopamine button scaled. Yo, hello, XY cos 494. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Welcome. Okay, let's see. It's in. Oh, it's in the dopamine game controller. Line 45. Okay. Dopamine game controller, line 45. Oh, that's where it's referenced, probably. And then it said, okay. So currently the texts with two or is it two? Let's see. No, someone with three decimals. With three, with three. What's it called? Like three, two zeros. What can I call like numbers below or above 100? Text with the value above 100. Okay. There has to be like some word for this, but yeah, doesn't matter. Um, because in decimals you have like two decimals. What can I say in like 100? Like two with more than two zeros? No, I don't know. Text area. Let's see on the other one. Let's see. Do, do, Yeah, it's spending so much time. It created one. Okay, created one file here as well. Okay, 1,000 lines. Okay, maybe it's not that slow. It's like a big test, so it's fine. What am I working on? I'm working on what I'm trying to make the most addicting game in the world. So What I do is that I've talked to like my neuroscience friends. I've talked to ChatGPT, read like research papers and stuff, trying to make the most addicting game using science. And basically, I've tried to implement some things like a lot of things from these like research things into this game, and I'm seeing how it turns out. And I'm going to make a YouTube video on this. So, for example, I have variability, like uncertain rewards is a big thing. So I have that implemented in multiple places in the game. Like for example, on the dopamine button, it's like I have these random bonuses. Yeah, also random bonuses on these ones. It's like incrementally I'm trying to make the progression and stuff like as addicting as possible. I'm trying to see how the game turns out. Yeah, to make a video for it. It's for a video. It's not for me to sit here. I said this before as well. Sit here like this and try to make as much money as possible. It'll be a free game. It's just like an experiment, fun experiment for the video. Yeah. Oh shoot! I tried that. I thought this was still working, and I was trying to quit this, but okay. Um. Yeah. Nice. So like the thing with Unity is that things always get obsolete, and it's also getting obsolete quicker than the AI models can like update. So yeah, the AI models, for example, they don't know that this is obsolete before they read the log, which they usually doesn't do. Codex, why Codex? Well, it's because it's the best model in the entire world. So yeah, I don't think that's for me. The choice was quite clear that well, I'm going to use an AI to code when well, I'm going to use the best one. Are you a Claude fanboy? XY? Or are you using like open source models? What do you use? You could probably write an additional research paper afterwards based on the findings. That would be really fun. Like imagine I enable like analytics into the game, and then I can analyze like specifically where people are clicking off and where they are bored and stuff like that. It would be really fun. Um, but then probably a lot of people will have to play the game, because if I had like 50 people play the game and then they click over random times, it's too high variance, I think, to be able to get some meaningful data. Yeah, and also the 50 people would have to opt in for that as well. Um, yeah, I argue Claude is better. I use anti-gravity. Anti-gravity, okay. Right now, it's a mix of Gemini and Claude. Why do you use a mix? Can I ask that? What's the point of having a mix? Because I know Claude is like usually better than Gemini, right? But I spend more time building models, less time in making games recently. Okay, so you make models. You mean 3D models? Interesting. Let's see. Okay, let's see the tester. Where can we run it? Is it in a tool? No. Where is it? Oh, did you just like, oh, it's just a random test. Okay. Current simulation logs includes reward latency average 4.8 seconds. Okay. So this basically means that the time between like me clicking the dopamine button and then getting the stimulation. That's 4.8 seconds on average. Purchases per minute is 1. Okay. Um Need to figure this out. 10 minutes. So all upgrades were what? Only 10 purchases happened. Why? Hmm. When it can afford a reveal upgrade, then spends the simulation immediately. Then spend stimulation. Sorry, then spends the stimulation immediately. I'm like mixing it up because the stimulation is the currency and then the simulation is the thing that we're doing. But end of the 10-minute run, it has spent almost everything again. Okay. The thing is though, also there are like better and worse upgrades. So if this really bought them the cheapest one, then this is going to be inflated by the fact that it didn't buy the most efficient upgrades. So, but yeah, 1 a minute. That's actually quite low, to be fair. Bonus frequency was, yeah, 5%. We'll do this. Stimulation per minute average was 32.9. Passive share 22%. Overload times 0. Okay, that's good. Hmm. I think these numbers are good. The only problem here is that the purchases per minute were a bit low. It only earned in 10 minutes. It earned this stimulation. This simulation is fucking. Because if I collect this, I get around, let's see this number here. Yeah, I get like 500. I barely have any upgrades now. I get 500 per minute. This run for 10 minutes. So we get 5,000. This got 300. So yeah, the simulation is completely flawed. Let's see what you wrote. X, Y. Machine learning models. Okay, that's interesting. Very interesting. So you work on like local models, or do you work in a company, or do you just make them yourself? That's interesting. It's probably a lot to learn from that. I use Gemini because I feel its ability to do aesthetic is a bit better than Claude. Okay, interesting. Because I know that's a big problem, that like aesthetics and websites, front end design and stuff is really still lacking in I think in both Claude and Codex, yeah. I know Sam Altman though, he said it would be improved more coming forward. That right now they've been IQ maxing, and they're going to start looks maxing, or I don't know what specific word he used, but something like this. But yeah, interesting. Also, if I use Claude for reasoning, Gemini can still handle the code decently enough. Since I use anti-gravity Claude, uh, still have a quick limit. So Claude for reasoning, Gemini for coding want to make best use of both models, though I sometimes use them as well. Isn't the Llama model much worse than the anti-gravity and Claude? Because I have a friend as well, which really likes local models, but the thing is that there was this like Google open source. It's Gemma versus 5.5. Hey, this is the best open source model, right? Or open weight. It's not really open source. The difference is quite huge. On intelligence, 60 versus 31. What about Gemini 3.1? Let's say Pro. Oh, do they only have the preview? What? 3.1. Pro preview. Oh, it's actually better in 3D code categories. Oh no, I looked at different things. Sorry. I mean, they're the same. Game development? What is this rate? I don't know what the game development test is though. Is it like make a web game, a Unity game? Very vague. But yeah, it says it's better. It's better at coding. Llama 4 is the best one, I assume. Yeah, this is shit. Yeah. But you can run this on your own computer though, can't you? Or at least it's open source. Maybe that doesn't mean it's light enough to run. Okay, okay. Then it's a bad comparison. Sorry. Offering complete no API fees. Okay, yeah. You can't really compare a model that's run in a data center with like 50, 100,000, 5090s or something compared to something you can run on your computer. That's fair. I have a lot of file explorer things. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess we fixed the first one. Let's move this to done. Add a specific button for the neuron upgrade. Interesting. I'm not sure if I got much smarter after the simulation, to be fair. Also, why is this not display? Neuron. I'm in play mode. Ah. There's something about like doing UI things in play mode. I just always fall for that. Try to not change the scale of this. Let's change the area instead. Like there. There. This is a good positioning. Works for now. I want to move this. This was really annoying. This was like kind of fucking my mind up. If I can have this hair, I think that's going to be the best. Or in the middle. Would actually be better. And just look at the height. I don't. Hmm. On the leaderboard, it says the price here. The neuron. Should I also just do this to 2000 stimulation? No. Propagate neuron, and then I can have the text below it. I'm thinking. We can have some text here, which I make smaller. Like this. Oh, it needs to kind of be. Well, this is kind of the minimum for it to be readable, but that's very. I'm currently spending my time researching quantum machine learning model. I'm in in high school. Okay, interesting. Nice. So, are you looking to get a job? Is that why you're doing this? Or is it just a hobby, or do you want to make your own like company, or like, yeah, what's the goal? I just had to close my window. I think my neighbor is just turning on his moped like every other day, and then he's just turning it off. I don't know why. He's not driving anywhere. Will it look weird if I raise this? Lower this. Now it's kind of too big. Let's make this bigger. Hmm. What's the color that I use here? Like baby blue. Oh, better. Yes, better. I like the italic. No, it looks cheap, but I like it. It's like it indicates that there is something here to buy. I don't know. Also, why is it too fucked up? Do I have yeah, no. Didn't fix the problem. Oh, this one. Font features, nothing. Okay. I don't know. Um Yo, I want to drop out and do games full time. Nice. That's exactly what I did. But I need a sustainable thing to do before I make game full time. Yes, okay. I understand that. Because I got a big flaw where I don't find motivation to work on things if I am watching someone working on said thing. I gotta watch someone work on their game to get motivation to work on mine. Um, I'm not sure how familiar you are with my channel, but I made this video recently. It's my most newest video. I uploaded it yesterday. I'm basically talking about this thing about enjoying what you do, and it it's basically where if you love what you love the idea of the game, like you really enjoy the idea of the game, you believe in the idea so much, you're going to find it much easier to work on a game also. So this is an experience I had. I was working on this game, which is like a Steam release I'm working on now, and sure, see if I can find it. I like the game, but the thing is that I don't really like love the idea. It's not like I'm super passionate about this, but then I had this other idea, which I'm like, holy fuck, I love this idea. This idea is so good. This idea would sell so much money on Steam. I would get so much money, and I would like get so many sales, and people would love the game, right? I had this other idea, and then I suddenly could work like 10 hours straight. I could work 10 times better, could work 10 times harder. I was just so locked in because I believed in the idea. So I think that's like really important if you're struggling with motivation or productivity, focus. Just focus more on the idea. Don't stick to an idea that you half believe in. Don't even start on something before you have a good idea, right? That's my tip after having this realization. Just like only do things that you absolutely believe in, because then it will be 10 times easier for you. You can make it 10 times faster, you can make it 10 times better, you can focus 10 times better, it's going to be funner for you to make it, right? And yeah, don't make something that you don't enjoy. So if you can just sit in silence, get some really good ideas that you really enjoy, you really believe in, I think you'll have a much easier time to work on those games if you truly love the idea. That's my tips. I have a video on this if you want to watch it. It's my newest one. Um, does this look good? No. Why is the what? Do you guys see this? No, no. Now it's better. Okay. The zero there looked a bit weird. Hmm. Okay. Wire up the neuron, upgrade, price, text, so it reflects the actual price of the neuron. Would it be more efficient if I just send the... Is there something I can do? Where I send like the game object ID? Never tried this. There's like some things that you just never do. For example, there's apparently this thing where you can tag. Do you guys see this? No, you guys can see this. Or do you do? Oh, you do. Okay. Yeah, there's this little button here. It's like a tag. And then you can apparently tag things here as well. But I don't know what it does though. It's like a tag here. A tag here, that's for the asset bundle. Okay, there's something here. And then there's a tag here. And then there's some layer thing here. And then, yeah. Why is this not assigned? Oh, it's a glow. Oh shit. Um, yeah, I think that's good enough for now. Also, wire up the new neuron activate button. Something like this. Let's see. I stumbled on your channel, I think last week, because I was just searching for game dev streamers. Okay, so you actually found my channel from streaming. Interesting. I do love making games. I spent like 50 hours in 5 days. Nice. Okay, doing world building and developing it. So you can focus if you just like watch streamers, or yeah, you have the ability to focus at least. That's good. Can I send you some concepts to get some feedback? Yeah, of course. Of course. If you have some store page or some link, that would be a bit easier, but yeah, you can also send it in text. So when I talk to some people in my community, they try to describe their game idea, and it's just like so confusing. But when I see the game or a prototype, I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what you mean. Okay. Where is the progress bar going to sit? And also the sensitivity. Hmm. No, I don't like that. Also, what what happened to the button? Why is it just removed? Well, oh, yeah. This is not actually Codex making yeah, doing something bad. It's actually Unity. It's like fucks up my entire editor here. Hmm, not good. Yeah, you can send me a message on Instagram if you have it. You can go to should be there. My Insta. Okay. I need to really think about where I put these different things because maybe it's easier if I implement the progress bar now and then I'll figure out the implementation. So I think that's going to be a slider. I think that's the most. Okay, as I said, I think a slider is going to be best. Um, have it here. And also the hand. Oh, it's moving it for me. Thank you, Codex, I guess. Um, if I can make this square, that's the best. So this is the US spread. This is the fill, the handle, knob. Do I want? No, I don't think I'll want the handle. Is this a little thing at the end? Yes, it is. I don't want that either. And then oh, I must have the. I must have this little thing, I guess, or the background. What? Well, let's make a new one. I must have the handle. No, I don't. Normal color. No, it's not going to be interactable. These are probably not going to do anything. Visualize. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know this was a thing. That's cool. The min value, I'll probably have this in percentage. Then I guess the background should be gray. The fill should be green, I guess. Should I make this or should I make it a square? I think this actually looks good, surprisingly. No. Hmm. Would make sense to have it the same colors. Oh, that's horrible. This is how UI is, right? It's just intuition. Hmm. Maybe we can get Lucas, the neuroscience. Oh no, he's not a neuroscience student. Yeah, psychology student on. He knows a lot about dopamine. He literally has exams about this. I think he had an exam today. Or something, exam study or something. Yeah. I don't go to school. I don't know anything about these things. Hmm. Let's see if at least the button is implemented. Oh yeah, I have this really cool thing where I basically have all the values in the game inside of this like Odin inspector table spreadsheet thing. I can tune everything about the game right there. So it's a bit overwhelming, to be fair. Um, but it's really good when I'm playtesting game. Like when I'm doing the final tuning, I can just come in here. I can change the sensitivity penalty per neuron tier. I can change the larger neuron passive share, right? Max sensitivity floor. Also have the difficulty. I probably not going to use that. Neuron one. Oh, I just have two. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, neuron one. Starting receptor 6. Max receptor 16. Cost multiplier to. Yep. Looks good. Passive dopamine release per second by level. Where is the price? There is the price. Let's say 5 just to test. Hmm. What? Doesn't fucking work. Oh, I need to sit down. Like standing is killing me. Um, Give me a second. I'll just lower my desk. There we go. Let's see, maybe we can get Lucas on. Set fixed. Yeah. Okay, so it's upgraded. Let's see, the dopamine stimulation, is it 2? Yeah. Let's see the config. Snapshot output multiplier. What I could do, since the new image model is so great, I have this game UI here. Maybe we can just get a reference image of this game UI. And I have these two. Can you highlight things on PC? No, you can't. I have these two elements, which I don't know where to place. First is the green progress bar. At the top left, this indicates how the progress you have towards the upgrade neuron price. Vision price. Then the sensitivity text, which is game metric. Yes, this sounds really an addicting and addictive inducing. Addictive inducing. Yes, that's exactly what it is. So also like a lot of addictiveness is just tuning things and getting the right balance between the challenge, right, and the reward. And that's why it's important to have all of these things like readily available here to tweak. I haven't tweaked them or I have actually tweaked the progression a lot in the development, but it's not like fine-tuned specifically. I haven't played like the entire game yet, or I have, but I haven't played the entire game and then tweaked values based on that and stuff like that. Also, visuals, colors are really important. The orange on this button is really intentional. Compared to the other colors in the game, the red on the dopamine, the green on these, the blue on these, the purple on these. These are all intentional colors. Yeah, we should delete this text in the upgrade menu. Did you send me a message on Instagram? XY? I can check. I followed you back, by the way. Oh, this is shit. That's not good. If AI can't come up with something, I don't think I can. Because if I have all of these three in like the same, that would be too much. Also, if I have the text on this, for example, like at the side of this, and then and I kind of need the progress bar to make it very, or do I? Maybe for now I can just delete it. Yeah, I'm very quick to change my mind, as you can see. Oh, we need the progress bar. I actually think it's my reasoning behind deleting it. Oh, holy fuck. Okay. My reasoning behind deleting it is that you see the stimulation here and then you see the price here. So it's like, it's still very clear. And that's the point, like making it very clear what the next step is. And that's what I think we have here. These are fucked up though. These need to be fixed. Let's see the config. The cost multiplier on this one is 1000. That's not what I meant. I meant like, or did it? Oh. I think it understood me wrong, but it doesn't matter. I'll just write this. Okay. Snapshot, output multiplier, upgrade price. Man, that's a bit too much, isn't it? Like 19 million? Nah, probably fine. Just using pure math. No, it doesn't know, right? We did a simulation test before if you were in the stream at that point. And it like completely fucked up the amount of stimulation that I got from that simulation. So it's not worth doing that again. Also, I'm just looking at the clock and I notice it's like 2 p.m. and I haven't eaten today, and I woke up at 6. So yeah, I need to get some food. I might stream later today or at least tomorrow or something like that. I really enjoy streaming, and thank you for everyone that tuned in. And please watch the video when it comes out. I think that's going to be a great video. I haven't edited it or anything yet, but yeah, so that's going to be great. Thank you so much.